Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever stopped to think about why we're so drawn to certain people? Why we put their posters on our walls or follow their careers with this incredible dedication? Well, today we're going to dive into the powerful world of icons and idols and really figure out what our heroes say about us.
So let's start with a really big question, one that's kind of at the heart of this whole thing. What does life represent to you? It's huge, I know. But what's so interesting is that the answer, it's often not found by just looking inside ourselves. It's actually found by looking outward. And that right there is the key. Our whole search for meaning, for what to do next, it so often leads us to see little reflections of who we want to be in other people. We see their lives, what they've accomplished, their character, and something just clicks. We find our inspiration.
All right, first up, let's get into Section 1, Nos figures d'admiration, which basically means the figures we admire. Let's take a look at the different kinds of heroes that we tend to choose. Okay, check this one out. It's pretty intense. It asks, why have I devoted an excessive love and unwavering admiration to Christine Lagarde since my earliest childhood? Whoa, this isn't just simple respect, right? This is a deep fascination with a certain kind of power, a kind of intellect. The person admiring her probably sees a model for how to handle these huge, high-stakes situations with authority and grace. She's like a blueprint for big-time ambition.
Now, let's do a complete 180 and jump into the world of pop culture. The question here, who is the most badass actress of all time? See, this isn't about economic policy. This is all about personality. Here, we're looking for a hero who represents strength, maybe a bit of rebellion, or just pure creative genius. This kind of admiration is a really powerful way we build our own identity. We kind of borrow their confidence to help shape our own. And finally, we've got this. So simple, but so powerful. A very wise man. This isn't about fame or some huge public achievement. This is personal. This could be about a mentor, a grandfather, a teacher, someone whose wisdom was like a guiding light. It's a much quieter kind of influence, but honestly, it's often the deepest. So, we have the public icon, the cultural hero, and the wise mentor. What's the thread connecting all of them? Well, that brings us right to Section 2, Les Miroirs de nos valeurs, or how our idols are basically a mirror reflecting what we really care about. First, let's just quickly get on the same page. An idol is a person or thing that is greatly admired, loved, or revered. The keywords there are loved or revered. This goes way beyond just respecting someone. It's a deep emotional connection that puts them on a totally different level in our minds. So what is it that we're actually seeing in these people? Well, we see leadership, like with Christine Lagarde. We see strength, like in that badass actress. We see wisdom, like with that mentor figure. And things like success, creativity, resilience. These aren't just random qualities. They're the very things we want to grow in ourselves. Our idols literally become a living blueprint for the person we're trying to become. And this breaks it down perfectly. You can see how different idols fill different needs for us. On one hand, you've got a public icon, like Christine Lagarde. She represents a kind of formal success and influence, and that helps shape our professional ambitions. But on the other hand, you have a cultural hero, our badass actress, who stands for creative freedom, for rebellion, and that helps shape our personal identity, our style. One helps us build a career, the other helps us build a self. So here's the absolute biggest takeaway. Looking up to someone, it's not just about them. Not at all. It's actually a profound act of self-discovery. The people we choose to admire are a mirror, and they reflect back at us our deepest values, our highest hopes, and the direction we want our own life story to go. Okay, so we know why we admire them. But what's the so what? In our final section, we're going to look at l'impact sur nos vies, the real, actual impact this admiration has on our lives and the choices we end up making. This whole journey of being influenced usually follows these 3 steps. First up is inspiration. We see our idol and we think, wow, that's possible. Then comes motivation. That spark of inspiration starts to fuel our own drive to do something, to study, to practice, to create. And finally, through that whole process, we get to dénonciation de soi, or self-definition. Their influence gets woven right into the fabric of who we are. And this whole journey often ends with this really powerful feeling of gratitude. It's captured perfectly in this quote, Merci pour tout ce que tu nous as apporté, which means thank you for everything you have brought us. This is the emotional payoff. It's more than just saying thanks. It's this deep appreciation for the inspiration and ultimately for the new sense of self they helped us discover. And let's be super clear about this. This gratitude isn't just for the person, it's for the path they showed us. They gave us a map, they lit up a way forward, and they made us believe that we could achieve more than we thought. I mean, that is a truly incredible gift. So, as we wrap this up, I'm just going to leave you with this question. And you, who are your icons? Really think about it. Is it a leader, an artist, a scientist, a family member? And maybe even more importantly, what does your choice of heroes say about the hero that you are hoping to become?